Roll for Crit here at the PAX Unplugged. We're here with New Experience Games and Rachel to show some of their cool games they've got here. So what do you have to offer?
So right now I'm holding Shootout. It is a dueling card game for 2 to 6 players, so all of your friends can play as long as you only have 6 friends. I have like 3, so it works out for me. Both games, so Shootout is our flagship game. Showdown is our standalone expansion. So both are fully fledged games on their own, but Shootout Shootout is cowboys and Showdown is samurais. Shootout's a little more straightforward and Showdown has a little more complexity to it. They can be played actually mixed together. So if you shuffle the decks together, you can play cowboys or you can play cowboys with swords and samurais with guns, basically.
I can dig that theme.
Yeah. My favorite is playing them versus each other. You get cowboys versus samurais, and I think it's just kind of an interesting combination, and it's kind of an interesting dynamic, and it's fun for me personally. The goal is to build the best hand of 5 that you can, so before a shootout comes up, because when that happens, you're going to face off with your opponent. So we have 3 different types of cards that add to your tally. We have weapon, title, and familiarity. So each one of these adds to your tally when a shootout comes up, which looks like a horizontal card like that. So this would be a score of 21, which is pretty good. It's like blackjack. If your score is the highest, you win. So in that case, you can use special cards against your opponent. So I'd use this against you. Mix-up gets rid of your notoriety. Your familiarity, sorry. If you have a backup familiarity, you can play it down at that time. Or if you have a wild, you can use it in place of any of the 3 types. You just can't use it as an additional 4th bonus.
Right.
So you'll only ever have the 3 types of cards down. And the last thing you have to know is there are cards in here. They have red text that says when this card is on its way out. If you flip that card on your turn, it affects you. If you discard it from your hand, it affects the next player. They're generally good for you and bad for the other player, so you kind of want to be able to discard it, and you hope that it doesn't flip on you. So I'll shuffle this and give us each a hand of 5 cards. Okay. Whenever you're ready, take this top card and flip it face up. Everybody at the table gets to see it. Now you're going to choose between taking this wild or taking the next card. Either way, you're going to discard a card from your hand afterwards, so you always have 5.
Okay. I will put it in my hand.
Okay.
So then I'll discard Bum Deal.
Okay. So Bum Deal allows us to trade cards. You get to choose how many.
I'm going to say 1.
Okay.
So
I'm going to trade you this one. Alright. So now I'm going to go. I'm going to flip the top card face up. Now normally I would be choosing between this one and the next card, but because it's a threat, it affects me because I flipped it on myself.
Right.
This one gives the player before me another turn, so that's you.
So I'm going to have 2 turns.
So you get to have a turn. So
alright.
Flip your card face up.
Whoa.
Choose between this one and the next one.
I think I want that.
It is the best weapon in the game, so
Yeah.
not to force your hand, but...
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that takes the cake.
Okay, and now I get to go. So I flip and misfire. Since you just picked up that weapon, I'm going to take that and then discard that one.
Okay.
So now it's your turn. Flip the top card.
I will not take that one, so I
Take the top card.
Oh.
Okay, so if you discard this, we're going to have a duel.
Okay.
So we're going to lay down up to 1 title, weapon, and familiarity. It's okay if you don't have all 3.
Okay.
You just want to have the higher tally. So I have 6, 7, and 8. So that's 8.
Yeah, I only have 17. You have more, so you win the shootout.
Yes, unless you can do something against me.
No, I cannot.
Okay, then I win. I could have got rid of your weapon, but I know that you have that backup, so I won't do that.
All right.
So that's Shootout.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good card game. Best of 3, best of 5 is usually what you play for 2 players. And then with multiple players, you choose somebody to shoot out with. The loser is knocked out of the game, and the winner is dealt back in 7 cards, so they don't have to start completely fresh. Then you discard down to 5, and you keep playing until somebody is the last man standing.
All right, yeah, no, that's a pretty interesting hand mechanic, because I see, like, I got the really nice weapon, but then you had the misfire, so I knew, like, if I play that, it's pretty much dead. It's dead weight. So definitely has a lot of strategy in seeing what cards people pick up and don't, and you really have to try to craft your hand. And if multiplayer, choose the right person then.
Yeah. So multiplayer, you're kind of trying to pick out who the weakest link is, but it also, you don't have to be strategizing as much as that. Like, if you're not into strategy, we play with my niece a lot. She does not pay attention to that. She just wants the highest numbers, and she has almost exactly as much chance to win as we do, because it's a lot of luck in there.
Right.
So it's fun for kids, it's fun for adults.
And Samurai is the same mechanics, it's just that it's a bit more advanced cards, I guess, and some more probably weirder special cards that do some more crazy things.
Yeah, so there are some special cards that allow you to get rid of all of one type of your opponent's cards out of their hand, or like cards that allow you to get cards before a showdown or a shootout starts. It would be a showdown in the Samurai case. So that's the game.
Definitely a lot of fun, nice for a good quick sort of hand draw for 2 players, or maybe a fun, more interesting bluffing with multiple players. Definitely fun, especially with 2 different decks with different themes. Allows a lot of fun customizations there.
We're working on a 3rd one as well. It'll be Renaissance, like, knight themed. Oh. So duels between knights. I like to call it chivalry, but people don't like that so much. So we'll see what comes with it.
Maybe jousting or something like that.
Yeah. Well, because of the alliteration, I like to call it chivalry, because showdown, shootout, and chivalry.
That does sound very nice. I have to admit.
But you know, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
See.
All right, and these are available now.
Yes, they're both 18. Okay. They're on our website, which is newexperienceworkshop.com, and they're also available on Amazon. You just have to look up New Experience Workshop on Amazon, our sellers page, and they're both there, as well as Palette Swap.
All right, so if you're into cowboys or samurais, this seems to be a perfect game up your alley. You can, as you said Amazon and or their own site for New Experience, and of course they said a 3rd deck is coming along the way, which adds even more fun viability. Yeah, I can't speak, viability. But thank you again for interviewing us and letting us talk to you. Hey there, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, because we've got much more where that came from.
And you can check us out on the web at rollforcrit.com for more board game news from PAX Unplugged and elsewhere.